Members of the Crimean Tatar extremist organization Mejlis and of a Ukrainian ultranationalist organization Right Sector began to block food supplies yesterday. Radicals put cement bins on the road connecting Ukraine and Crimea. They plan to prevent trucks carrying food from getting the goods to Crimea and back to Ukraine. There are about 300 people at the road near the Chongar settlement. A part of them is armed. Also, armoured vehicles of pro-Kiev battalion Kherson are there. Crimea Tatar extremists also call to block electricity and water supplies to Crimea. A group holding $500 million in Ukrainian Eurobonds maturing on September 23rd is ready to block the country's restructuring deal, Bloomberg reports. The investors claim to have a veto right, which implies their stake is at least 25% of the debt. Shearman & Sterling, a US law firm representing the group of bondholders, emailed a statement to Bloomberg, saying its clients' investments are delayed for more years than others. The statement added that these private bondholders have enough muscle to block the deal. Ukraine is obliged to restructure its multi-billion-dollar debt in order to get a $17.5 billion loan from the IMF. The deal is on the verge of collapse, as Russia, one of Ukraine's biggest creditors, has refused to accept a haircut on the $3 billion due in December, despite Kiev's threats. Now, a part of the Western creditors took a position similar to Russia. 75 militants who were newly trained by the US-led coalition, purportedly fighting ISIS, entered into northern Syria from Turkey in a convoy of a dozen cars with light weapons and ammunition, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported on Sunday. They were later assigned to the so-called Division 30 and Sukur al-Jabal, 2 units for the US-trained forces. Washington claims that the program of training US-backed militants aims only to target Daesh elements. Analysts, however, argue that the project actually seeks to create more chaos in Syria and weaken the Syrian government. Venezuela will purchase at least 12 Sukhoi Su-30 fighter jets from Russia, President Nicolas Maduro said Sunday. The equipment will be used to fight drug trafficking, particularly from Colombia, according to him. We remember a military delegation from Venezuela under the command of Brigadier General Marco Antonio Rojas Torres has arrived in Siberia to acquaint themselves, through exercises, with new methods of battling an enemy. Russia's military cooperation with Latin American nations, including Venezuela, started to take off in 2014 with deals on high-tech arms sales and the construction of naval facilities.